Hi.
Hello, we're back again.
So our last video we introduced you to the AirMoji. Hopefully you watched that, because if you didn't, then this video is not going to make much sense to you.
You may want to go back and watch it.
Yes. So if you did, keep watching, because we're going to tell you why the AirMoji is better for you in your home versus other home fragrance devices.
There's lots of good reasons.
Yeah. So first we're going to talk to you about candles and wax melts. Let's talk candles first. Everybody loves candles. We love the flame. We love
the scent,
all of that. But there's lots of reasons why they're not good for you. First, let's talk cost comparison. Because, I mean, when it comes down to it, we want the most cost-efficient thing for our home, right?
Correct. It's all about money.
Yeah. So we did a comparison around Christmas time where we went into the store of the major big retailer of candles. We're not going to mention any brand names on this video. We don't want to get in any
Use
sort
your
of
imagination.
trouble. But they sell candles. They have their own store.
You know who.
Yeah. So we went in and we looked at their largest candle size, and it was $28 for the largest candle. And based on the burn time of that candle, and we decided just to compare if you were going to scent your home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 365 days a year.
Not that it's recommended.
No, but that's what we're going to do our cost comparison off of. So in order to scent your home with that big candle for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, it would cost you about $2,000 to scent your home with that big candle. So then compare the AirMoji, the device, the cost of the device, plus enough of the pods to get you through 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your cost savings by using the AirMoji is a little over $1,000. It was a little under $1,000 to run the AirMoji
For the same amount of time.
with the Moji pods. So you're saving a little over $1,000 a year versus candles.
You do a lot with $1,000.
Think about what you could do with an extra $1,000 a year. That's really amazing.
You buy more pods.
Buy more pods. Yes, I agree. So let's talk about health, because you don't normally think about health when you think about fragrancing your home. But
you should, though.
You should, because we have researched it. And candles and wax melts, they contain toxic chemicals. And there's a whole list of toxic chemicals that they contain that we can't even pronounce.
No, and it's to be too long to list.
So we're not even going to try. A lot of the candles and wax melts also contain phthalates and parabens, and they're just not good. Parabens they mimic estrogen in the body, and phthalates also, they cause early puberty.
It's just not natural.
Just not natural. And your candles specifically, they release that scent, and it also releases a lot of soot into the air, and you're breathing that soot in, and it can actually cause asthma and allergies. Now the wax melts, they don't necessarily release soot in the air, but they are still releasing these unnatural things into the air, along with the safety issues.
Correct.
So we can link the websites and the studies that were done, but just off of our research, definitely AirMoji is so much better.
It's just not worth the chance.
Right. Now, when we talk plug-ins and sprays, now we all know those plug-ins that you plug into the wall, and they have that bulb of essential or scented oil, because they're not actually essential oils.
Now a song stuck in my head.
What song?
Plug it in, plug it in.
Oh, well, don't sing that. It's copyright. So it's filled with that scented oil. Now, you know that those things cost like $4, right, for 2 of them. That is not pure essential oil. There is no way that they could sell that for that price to be pure essential oil.
So you're getting something really cheap.
Yeah, and it's scented oil. So you're not, if it says lavender, it's not a lavender essential oil, it's a lavender fragrance.
Yeah, it's a difference between scented and essential.
Right. And those contain chemicals. Not to mention that those plug-in things just go Google plugins and fire and you'll see what we're talking about. They short out if they're not maintained correctly. They can cause fires because if the oil runs out, then there's nothing to be heating up. They get hot. Yeah. And then the sprays, we all know the sprays.
The ones you can buy for $1.
Right. That, you spray all over your home and you breathe in because they smell so good. Well, they have propellants in them that are butane and propane. We all know where butane and propane come from. They heat our homes. They make our lighters light up.
Yep.
And then they also contain phthalates and parabens and all sorts of other chemicals. And think about it. You spray that spray and you're like, to breathe it in, and you're breathing in all of those chemicals. So bad for you.
Very flammable too.
So bad for you. We don't think about our health when we're fragrancing and scenting our home, but we really should. The thing that makes the AirMoji different is that it's not releasing anything but the scent into the air. This is not spraying anything out into the air. It's just the fan is pushing the scent out and you're smelling a great naturally based scent or a pure essential oil. And now the pure essential oils, they're therapeutic grade, so it is good for aromatherapy. Now we're not saying that these are going to replace all of your essential oils at home. Essential oils are wonderful. We use them ourselves.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. You use them topically. There are some essential oils that you can take internally. These are not that. These are for aromatherapy only. So your essential oil pods are great to use in conjunction with your current essential oil usage. We are not saying to get rid of all of your essential oils. We love our essential oils. Mm-hmm. We are saying get rid of your candles and your wax melters because they're not safe. And this is much more safe. Or at least if you're going to use those things, don't leave them running when you leave the house. This is not going to be plugged in. You can leave this running when you leave the house because it's not going to catch your house on fire.
You can turn it off you can turn it off away from your home too because it's programmable.
Right. You can set the time to turn off at a certain time. You can't go into your app and turn it off, but you can have it set to turn off at a certain time.
You can't do that with a candle.
Right. So what we're saying is that the AirMoji is a safer, healthier, better option.
Cost efficient.
Yes. It's just better. So we hope that you learned a little something about the AirMoji versus the other fragrance devices on the market and why the AirMoji should be your choice.
If it's not, then there's something wrong.
Well, we think so at least.
Yeah.
This is a product that we love and stand behind, so we want everybody else to love and stand behind it as well because
it sells itself. It really does.
We just want your home to be safer and healthier. And to smell good because that's a great thing too.
Don't want to come home to a smelly house.
No, not at all. So thanks again for watching.
Thank you.
Have a good night.